Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. Ishii, AEW Collision, Maximum Carnage, Cincinnati, Ohio. Watchalong and live reactions for January 18th, 2025. I'm your host, Adv Devin. Here for the weekend, here for the good vibes. How we doing, everybody? Hounds of Hell sounds badass. Yo, you saw the report too? Yo, how's everybody doing? Love that GCW pop up on the bottom left. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jordan. We really, I might as well market it. I might as well, trademark the likeness or something, because we're putting the mania back in WatchaMania is kind of the mentality as of late. You're doing good? You in the curtain? Got you, fam. Yeah, the Kurt. Got you. I'm gonna move you over right on now. That way you can get commercial-free access. Damn, look at that hair. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, it's fluffing today. I don't know why it wants to be so fluffy, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hello, Rhea. Welcome in. How goes? Hope your day has been good. Shocked we did not get a Megan Bayne as All Elite. Agreed, Darth, but I think that they're waiting on that. I think they might be waiting for another moment involving her. I also saw that message about being a little tipsy. Don't you worry, Jordan. It's Saturday night. These are the vibes. Does he look like the show? Can't with you, Mick. Of course, y'all, as always, I'm going to ask you to leave a thumbs up. And double check and make sure you have if you haven't done so already. That goes a long way in supporting the channel, supporting the stream, getting us boosted. We're doing a lot more with the channel now, dividing the focus. YouTube isn't too fond of that historically, but things are changing up. We're trying to go with the flow, you know, see how just embracing what we want to embrace goes. Put out my thoughts on the 12-man, but heard it's fun and I'm ready for. Okay, nice. I would think we'll leave it at that. Personally, I was optimistic when I saw it on paper. People were like, this has got to be the single worst thing AEW's ever booked. And I'm like, I distinctly remember in 2019, a 12-man tag getting booked on TV that moved stories forward involving the Dark Order, all of the Elite, and several other members of the roster at the time in a single match. Like, come on, that's quality booking. That's really hard to pull off. So if we get even a semblance of that tonight, I'm happy for it. Yes, it's the Death Riders and Learning Tree. I want that to make sense, but I have a feeling that throughout the course of the match, we're going to understand where it's coming from, where they're all coming from, and interacting with one another. Jericho wanted to make it sound like he was, you know, they're all on the same page and stuff, but we know that Jericho fits the exact description of what the Death Riders are trying to eliminate. No, I did not. I've put out a few posts about AEW, but not specifically about the 12-man. Just here for a little bit, no worries. Mick, you're welcome to hang out with us for as little or as long as you can. We know not everybody can stick around all night. We just appreciate when anybody stops by. Of course, the VOD's always there if you're looking for like the full watch-along experience, you know. In Curtain, we got you, EO. Welcome in, by the way, my friend. I see you in there as well, Lone Star. I'm going to move you over, because I know you're here in chat. So someone... Hey, Wyatt, welcome in. Welcome in. My prior 12 minutes, I can aid forwarding multiple stories. Yo, okay, that's dope. Maybe I did say something, and I'm sure somebody else said it, because like there's a lot of AEW fans who pay attention to like the history of the product and stuff like that. Not for nothing, I kind of credit Will Washington for myself taking so much pride in the fact that I do that, and I'm sure there are other fans out there who are in a similar boat. Just thought it might have been you. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I can't. The chances aren't zero, but I'm totally blanking on it right now. And that's something I've been doing a little bit more as of late. Which I'm like, damn, it doesn't forebode. It doesn't bode for me well. You're very welcome, Lone Star. But yes, Wyatt, how it goes? How's your Saturday night treating you? You unwinding, getting ready for the graps? I think I'll let the... No, I'm just going to keep that music down for now. So we can get ready. 17 people watch. Yes, no big agree, Jordan. Thank you for the shout out on that. Do drop a thumbs up if you could please be so kind, y'all. That stuff really is our lifeline. You know, there are plenty of ways to support, but the easiest, quickest, most free way to do so, them thumbs up. Hey, Rigo, welcome in. You're in here just in time. I'm watching the clock. Gonna get this. No. Yes, I love this. I love seeing everybody getting excited for everybody hopping in here. Yes, Brody's all around. Let's fire up those emotes. That's what those memberships are for, y'all. I made it as cheap as I possibly could. Trust me when I say if I could have made it cheaper, I would have. Because there's no free tier for memberships. Really believe we are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Christopher Daniels. Yes, get the emotes out. We love this. All right, firing up the We're going to get the show on the road, of course, y'all. As always, you know the drill if you've been here before, but just in case you haven't, we're going to experience a brief bit of buffering. Should only last about 30 seconds or so if all goes according to plan, because we're getting ourselves the commercial-free edition of the show, which is sidecast on the Discord, if you do not have access to such an experience yourself. We just need to wait for it to open up. Oh, no.
Chaos will ensue. And Dax, the only thing I know for sure is if you think you can F around with the Outrunners and not find out.
Alrighty, y'all. Hoping we're all good to go. We should be. What? What? I'm out of. Okay, that's rough. I guess you said pre-show promos here. Yeah, but they were severely out of sync with the audio. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not know what that was about. All right, we're gonna have to try this over again. Apologies, y'all. Brief bit of buffering on the way again. Dang it, we are missing the intro promos. Those of you still getting the show, aside from us in Sidecast, do fill us in on who gets some intro promos. Triller TV heel turn. No, for real. It said, hey, we're going to unsync. Okay. Guess what's not working again? We'll get in here wide as soon as we get our shit sorted out. We got you, friend. Daniels is on now. No. Alrighty, that's rough. My Triller is okay. Hold on. All right. Please don't. Alrighty. Alrighty, we are all good to go, y'all. Woof. Well, hold on. Let's not speak too soon. Alrighty. Now we are all clear. Do apologize for the rickety start there, but we are on the road. Apologies to all those in the sidecast. We got you sorted out. I hear you on. Hey, Wyatt. There you go, my friend. Arcady Aura? Yeah. No, it's not Lexi. No, that's Arcady Aura, and yeah, she's very good. I think she deserves more credit than she gets a lot of the times. Why does Triller have to space out? Like, yeah, it's rough. What sucks is my computer actually crashed earlier today, and I guess that reset a few things like my Triller settings. So it was auto-connecting to the US in the nearest location. I had to change it over to the UK, which was what is giving me some additional difficulties right here. So it's like a pay-per-view for Collision. Not exactly. What AEW does very often is it'll have these subtitle television shows. I call them that because sometimes they're a big deal. Sometimes they do just feel like the show with a fancy name. But more often than not, they tend to puff them up a little bit more than your average TV card. They tend to be like TV super cards, you know. They started that up back when AEW only did about 4 pay-per-views a year. They still do them now that they have 9 to 10, but yes. That's where we're at. Yeah, you saw that. That graphic was nice. And Divinero. Yo, the chance for the fallen angel. Love this. There we go. Starting off with a slap. Sure, let's make it as personal as possible.
This never has to be like this. But that's the way Hangman wants it, and Hangman now laying a man on the back of the fallen angel.
Well, it was Christopher Daniels who started this. Let's be honest, the way he went to Hangman Page and tried to offer him some advice, or dare I say, tried to...
Yeesh, slumped him with that forearm. Yeah, Hangman's been hefty with his strikes as of late. More often than not, he's dropping somebody. Counter, they either have a certain number of special events or whatever to boost ratings rather than normal Dynamite strikes. Oh, really? That's news to me, Jesse. Also, welcome in. Welcome in. How it goes? This is my first time seeing you in one of our AEW Watchalogs. Hope your weekend's been good to you. Okay, I'm in now. My Discord was freaking out. I think it's time for a new laptop. Oh, yes, no. Don't wait. I learned that. I learned the hard way. I always for this. Oh, yeah. Hangman and Texas Death. This is his wheelhouse, you know. Starting with a death match. Certainly. Right, really setting the pace here. Especially if that 12-man is main eventing. The fact that he's competed so little on Collision is so funny to me. Started the winter is coming a fight for the fallen. A bunch of being special episodes like free pay-per-view title. Yeah, very much so. They're super card style shows, and personally, that was always my preference. If they were still doing 4 to 5 pay-per-views a year, right now, I'd be okay with that. You know, but I'm also not against them doing more for whatever reasons they have, which I'm pretty sure has to do with Max. I appreciate that clarity. In a match with death in a name, we weren't sure if disqualifications were a thing or not. That man could definitely wear those jeans. Oh, yeah. Honestly, if it was his regular ring gear, would not complain. Daniels is already bloody. Coming to win the championship away. That is correct. Omega won it off of Moxley. Winner is coming 2020. After Don Callis got involved in a surprise turn of events, and as they were fleeing the scene of the crime, you could say, they were warned to check out Impact next Tuesday. So that was the beginning of the partnership with Impact.
It is going to get even worse here now.
How much experience you have with barbed wire, Matt?
Not much at all.
Yo, Jordan! Yo, dude, thank you so much. Jordan gifting 5 memberships, 5 new members of the backstage crew we got here. Thanks to you, Jordan. Appreciate you. Is the emotes one off or not? Yo, you got Eric Douglas, got one. Where'd he go, Jordan? Frank Lay. Okay, wow, YouTube is lagging a little bit. Lots of. Oh, he's leaking. He really is. What? It's getting whipped with barbed wire. Yo. For real, though, Jordan, thank you, man. What the? On the... Oh, that... Oh. Why do I feel like you would bleed a lot from that part of it? For real, I've been seeing a lot of ramblings that this is his last match, which is nuts to me if so. any hardcore stipulation, the women here in AEW just like tear it apart, Jesse. Like every single time we see a women's street fight, we know it's going to deliver. No matter what stipulation or city name they want to attach to it. You already know, Darth. After what Hangman said, the thing is, I didn't hear what he said earlier opening the show, but what he said on Dynamite and last Saturday, he's made it very clear. He is going to hurt Daniels in a very special way. I thought farewell tour or whatever before he retired. I'm not sure. That's the thing is like I have not been tapped into the news the last couple of days, so I'm not sure if something came out that way. I also have not been very tapped into social media these last couple of days.
I gotta say though, a couple of weeks back when Hangman said what he said to Christopher Daniels,
For real, load started like a quarter of the canvas. That's the word. A quarter of the canvas is painted with his blood.
still has that spark. Here we go, Chris. Still has that fire. A pick up.
Oh no, bro! Taking spots like that.
Left as we're looking at it, all bent up.
Now they count from Remsburg. Up to 4.
Oh, this is the fallen angel.
Trying to pull himself up by his neck and his head, and he gets kicked down again.
Yeah, when you look back through Christopher Daniels' career, he's had some historic matches.
In the hand of Hangman Adam Page. Daniels rolling to the outside, trying a little bit of
Yes, Jesse, if I'm not mistaken, Christopher Daniels was supposed to be like the higher power or something like that, which is nuts because that's incredibly early in Christopher Daniels' career. And also was not with WWE at the time, so to have been brought in that early in his career to work such an important role. But that's the blood puddling the blood that is pooling on the outside that you can see on the dark mat. Daniels is leaking. Didn't get to see him in Carter, my only time seeing him in this at the 2 All-Ins.
Say what you see, Cincinnati. Say what you see.
Yeah, that's right. We ran.
Anything can happen out here on the floor. That's what Christopher Daniels is hoping for here. Feels like he needs a miracle at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Two left or barbed wire. Yeah, no, I feel like we gotta amp this up, Lone Star. We gotta do something special with this table.
Maximum Carnage
The
continues
arrow.
here on Collision. It's Tony, Nigel, Matt Menard at ringside with his opening bout, a Texas death match between Hangman and
Green arrow.
as Daniels, full of blood,
Oh, gotcha.
trying to fight off.
So, fun fact. I have not seen the original All In.
Hangman back in.
We were gonna start the All Elite Rewinds with that show, but we were
Match back into the ring.
realizing how many
Sorry, Nigel.
Certainly for me, despite
bad names that were on it. Hey there, Frank. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Gosh, as I said, hard to watch.
Hope you've been enjoying the show thus far. How's your weekend been going?
Feelings on the matter. Chris Daniels.
Daniels.
Hangman using that chair right there.
That's what I'm saying here. Like, how are we opening with this?
You see right here.
Oh, we're showing this again.
I mean, let's call it as we see it. Christopher Daniels been beat up here.
Just when you thought he was about to turn
Agree,
around.
Frank. Oh, he rolled out on that table. He's setting himself up.
From the outset.
Oh! I was not ready for a diving foot stomp from a Hangman.
Even less.
The table cracked, and then the whole thing just gave way.
By Hangman Adam Page. Up to 5. This is a relatively quick count from Remsburg.
He's going to do it. Come on, pull yourself.
You're watching the 8th Texas Death Match
No, but
in
still.
AEW history and maybe one
That's
of
the opener. It's also a main event. Bookend the show's truth.
Double stomp. Driving Daniels.
Felt Frank.
Table, 2 impacts.
Oh, I see. Okay. There it is. Barbed wire table.
We've got another one for you.
Here we go, boys.
Do we ever?
What else we got under there? Tag
Now the combo. This is the way.
See how sharp that barbed wire is, catching Hangman on his tricep.
I appreciate the way they've ebbed and flowed with the heights of this match.
You see it, and now Hangman, Christopher Daniels trying to get back to the ring, but I'm not so sure that's a good idea with that table up.
What's the plan?
Hooks up by the corner here.
Absolutely.
That table's so close.
No doubt.
This is a great brutal opener stuff.
A
Right. Ooh.
97-day reign is 80
Frank Leg and
world
Frank
champion,
70.
and that was long before
Do my best to
he became the
specify.
violent man that he is now. This man who is
But no, for real.
Got a table with barbed wire right there. Hangman's got to be looking to finish.
Daniels needs a hook on.
This is bringing me back to like late pandemic era kind of hardcore match. I'm thinking the tag team falls count anywhere match.
And another one.
Gonna need a little luck here. Come on, Daniels.
I'm swerving going for the double stomp. Oh, I didn't even realize that, Regan.
On the ring mat.
I wonder if that was a nod to Swerve. Oh,
Well, you're not on that table. Look how that table just disintegrated.
damn. Great aim still leaking is Christopher Daniels.
What does Bryce Rinsberg have to do but
Oh, man, he's in some other kind of way.
Nigel?
Just watch this awkward landing for both Daniels, but certainly far worse for Hangman Adam Page, who's still now on the receiving end. Daniels pushing the gas.
He's starting to feel it now.
The STO. Are we thinking it?
The fallen angel fans cheering him on here.
To your point earlier about the blood, Tony.
Thinking it might be
Instead
time
of
for
closing your eyes,
BME.
wipe it away. There's not much you can do. It really hinders your vision, making it real tough. Gets in your nose, tough to breathe.
What a moment of
Yep.
adrenaline for Daniels, gave him some energy.
They'll do it again. No. Hooked on
Dang
that
it.
time was
Telegraphed.
and he sends Daniels all the way
Oh.
to the rampway here.
Wait, his head bounced. It looked like off the ramp.
Blood is from the forehead of Christopher Daniels.
Oh, look this, watch
He's
this.
going for a buckshot Larry right now.
Went for a buckshot on the outside because he can do that here.
Kick to the midsection, double underhook.
Angel wings, no.
Big back body drop.
The way he wouldn't even. I still remember the one time he used Paul Turner to hit a buckshot lariat.
Clearly see. How much can the fallen
Oh,
angel take?
I think we're done here.
Find out, Tony.
If he hits this, we're done.
You think a
Tried it
buckshot again?
earlier.
This great veteran, Christopher Daniels, in the ring.
Caught flatliner Koji clutch. So beautiful. What a great not combo counter.
He's got it locked, and he could win it on a submission.
Truth.
Chanting, tap, tap, tap.
Oh, but look, yes.
Oh, God.
Barbed wire in the perfect
Right. He's
position
got to get it.
to enable Hangman Adam Page to get out.
Yes, those tables are used. Not like in every single venue, but I've seen tables like that plenty of times in my life.
Violence, they said, and it is violence we have seen.
Like in real life.
Bell rang.
But trust me when I say these are majority of the time in pro wrestling, they're work tables because they break a lot easier than real tables would.
Looking for the head drop, dead eye.
Yep, there. Nope, didn't get it. Angel
Ooh.
wings.
Yo! Got it. Those are just wrestling tables. They don't exist otherwise.
Both men have till the count.
I love the idea of just flying in US tables for the sake of pro wrestling.
Still got a 12-man.
That mat is smeared with blood alone, sorry.
It really is.
It's almost gonna, by the end of the night, it's gonna be pink at this rate. Here we go.
Is he thinking?
Best moonsault ever.
Yes, sir.
And he got it!
Daniels not done. He's going
Happy birthday to
a piece of that.
Yo, shouts out to your DS Essen.
No, 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 no.
Another Biff moonsault.
Doing it again? This isn't the right idea. Oh!
That could be it right there. Start counting.
Driving the barbed wire on the chest of Hangman.
The flimsiest school cafeteria tables are weak, but not that style.
He's down at 6. Boys. Whoa, here it is. Oh, he got up a surge of energy. Oh, boy.
Look at that.
What? What?
Like the bogeyman.
What? Dude.
Hangman bleeding from the mouth now.
He used instant recovery at the last second.
With a right cross, but down he goes.
I will never not make 2K references.
Scoop, he's
What are
gonna
we
put
thinking
him in the
here?
chair. I don't know.
What are we thinking here, bro? No.
A tombstone on the chair. No.
Daniel's arm is limp.
Okay.
Left arm
The
that
blood in this is so real. Oh, yeah, no. There's not a drop of fake blood in
to
here.
the neck.
You are right. He can't even move.
I do not, Frank, yes. I don't do SmackDown, NXT, or Raw watch-alongs just because those nights are preoccupied by other things for me, including Life Responsibilities and stuff like that. But I do the pay-per-views and the PLEs, I should say.
Gets up to.
We gotta stop this.
No,
We gotta stop this.
no, he's gonna try
Oh, Deadeye on the chair.
on the chair. No. Oh my God. Oh no.
Something tells me we're not getting a buckshot here.
Absolutely. And right now, Daniels
Maybe we are.
on the mat.
Harley Race versus Tully Blanchard. That's a shout. I have not seen personally.
Fallen Angel can get up.
Mm,
He's got
But,
a buckshot
yeah, in fact, I've seen like next to nothing of Tully Blanchard's career.
in the back of the neck. In the back of the neck. Can Daniels get up? He's not moving. He's not moving, guys.
Show us something.
That's it.
Damn. Executioner style. Yeah, his lip is swollen as hell. Damn.
Our ringside physician is in the ring to check on Christopher Daniels.
Well, not for the faint of heart, but we knew that going in. We talked perhaps, is this the triumphant return to full-time action for Christopher Daniels? I hope it's not, but perhaps it could be the end.
I knew this was gonna be a war, gentlemen. I knew Christopher Daniels had his back against the wall.
He's just such a man. What a guy.
Hangman Adam Page, who remains unblemished.
Standing over his fallen enemies like that. Bro's so cold with it.
Turns around, is coming back.
No.
Back, for God's sake.
There's no need for this.
No, not at all.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
He puts angel wings on the fallen angel.
The disrespect.
He's mine.
What do you want, Paige?
Adam Page is the angel of death.
What is this guy looking for?
Good question, Matt Menard. What
He's got a family, damn it.
What's gonna satisfy him?
Well, he's finally going to go to the back.
Question that I'm pretty sure the answer to is yes. Was this his first Texas Death Match since Swerve at Full Gear 23?
Stephon Smith, Bryce Remsburg checking in on.
Was
Oh my, look at that.
up. Should we just randomly do the wing clipper just with some...
Head, his arm draped over.
Right?
This is not a good moment, fans. I'm very sorry about this. We can only hope for the best for one of the great performers of all time, Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels has had some of his most tragic moments in AEW. Between the... Damn, hard cut. Okay. Between... having SCU break up in that match against the Young Bucks. This... But still, that match was a banger. One of the best Christopher Daniels matches I've ever seen. That's why I said anything like a thank you. I get you, Riga. Part of me thinks that the thank you Daniels would have come after like an arm raise or something while he's being carried out, because I think he's gonna be getting carried out and stuff like that during this commercial break here. But yeah, I get you there. Want to start a weekly show? No, like for real. I mean, at the very least, delivering on the subtitle, right? Maximum Carnage, but like actually. Definitely some Carnage there, right? Oof. Damn. Wonder what it has to follow that. It's gonna be Murder Machines versus Top Flight. We're going to have that who was it in action? Dustin Rhodes match. People call Collision missable. No, like really, I'm so tired of the Collision slander, y'all. The way everybody, not everybody, but the way that there's a certain sect of AEW fans who act like only Dynamite matters, and if it didn't happen on Dynamite, then it's not important. Like, y'all, you can't make more things relevant if you don't have more TV shows to do it with. No, it's for real though. This match is not very. This has been an awesome match, but there are still other things on the card that I'm looking forward to. Julia Hart versus Harley Cameron honestly has my interest. I'm wondering how that's going to go. I'm wondering how the personalities are going to clash in that. You know, we'll hear from Toni Storm. Sure. That I'm wondering if I'm wrong about my theory at this point. I feel like she is actually dealing with amnesia, character-wise, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna complain that people aren't getting their opportunity. Maybe watch ROH Collision, like for real. Oh no, that's why we're doing the ROH watch along this Thursdays, because I'm hoping that they start to put a more consistent focus on it. And really, the only thing they need to do that is just by having a designated Ring of Honor exclusive roster.
Welcome, Toni Storm.
All right, Toni Storm it is. In her gear. In her gear. That has me curious.
To that reaction for rock and roll Toni Storm, and of course this past week on Dynamite it was Toni Storm winning the women's casino gauntlet match to earn her
Toni,
title opportunity.
get in the ring here, girl. Come on now. Toni Storm, on Wednesday night, you made history winning the very first ever women's casino gauntlet match.
Oh, he shaved down the beard a bit. I'm like, why is Shivani looking so different?
At Grand Slam Australia in your home of
So what comes of this? I feel like there's no way to win. It's awesome. So
Honestly, I don't know what my life is right now. This is so surreal.
agreed, Rika. Buddy needs to do something important.
My dreams are finally coming true. Because I'm going to Australia. And I'm going to the building where I saw my first wrestling show. And I'll never forget. My mom scraped up all she had just so we could sit in the back row. And
Wild.
then she sold hot dogs so she could pay for my training, and she made my first costume, and now I can call her and say, "Mom, get ready, 'cause I'm coming home."
She's still got the platinum blonde is what's throwing me through a loop, right?
World champion Mariah May, and that's an entirely different feeling.
Soon to be 4-time world champion. Well, your money's on.
In the business today, she's killing it. But I haven't had a chance to introduce
Choice words.
myself to her yet, so I was thinking next week in Jacksonville, Daly's Place, the home of AEW. I think it's time that me
Wow.
and Miss Mariah May finally meet face to face.
Toni, now hang on just a second.
She's an incredible actor. What? It's mind blowing.
Come on yourself. You're Tony, right?
Yeah,
And I'm a,
Lucha.
yeah.
you know what that means?
aggressive way to put it.
It's Toni time!
But I mean, if story somehow ends up... What was that, Tony? Yeah, I appreciate that, mods. Yeah, but was you... Tony times 2. She scared me. Yeah, she's a little... You see what I'm saying? It's like, it almost feels like it's a little too much. There's me. 11 Tony found a way to not let Tony confront. Right? It's curious to me. My heart still wants it to be a long con on Tony's part. Yes. Really quick, we'll say we'll try to not be that. You know what? I think there's a quote. There's a thing for this. I don't have to speak on the matter anymore.
Tonight, a definitive statement was made. I promised these gentlemen when we came here to AEW, the championship goal would be ours for the taking. Bobby Lashley has never been a tag team champion. I have. Shelton Benjamin has many times. And that changes. With the defeat, the definitive defeat, the ass whooping that they just put on Private Party, I think that makes us the #1 contenders. So Private Party, we came to crash the party. Next week, Knoxville, Tennessee. Put up the AEW Tag Team Championship titles against Standard of Excellence and the almighty Bobby Lashley. See what you got against the Hurt Syndicate. But just remember, we hurt people.
Oh man, yeah, Lone Star. I can't see a world where Private Party eke out a win. Oh man, they can't lose to Private Party. Yeah, no, not only can they not, I can't. Like again, I can't see a world where they do. Private Party as they are, they need to really step up. Just drive them up at this point. Yeah. No, I get you. I think that's where we're all at with it personally.
Take a look right there. Undisputed Kingdom. 6-man tag team action coming right up here. That's Adam Cole.
No, it's on.
Roderick strong.
Why aren't they coming out to the Undisputed Kingdom's theme? That's what's kind of bothering me here.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Coming up and down the roads together. They've done it all.
The camera could have just been over a little bit more and the light would have been right behind Adam Cole. It would have been perfect for this trio to just chill in the trios at the moment. Agreed, Jordan. The trios division needs so much more, and I feel like there's no division that any of them fit into more comfortably at the moment. You know, maybe you could make an excuse to have Roddy and Kyle go into the tag division, but I think trios, the more trios there are just focused in the trios division, the better. That's my thing personally, is like every championship needs to have at least like 2 or 3 people who are exclusively going after that championship. Coming out to the new Infantry theme. I'm here for it. We don't need both right now. I hear that, Jordan. Personally, in my mind, if you're going to get rid of one, it has to be the trios, just because I think it's very odd to jump straight to that from like there's no tag division championship and then a trios title. But I don't know. Part of me is like, I wouldn't want to get rid of it just because I know one day it would end up coming back. But then again, that could be for the better.
I got that. I understand. And here we go for this trios match. The Infantry, Carly Bravo, and
Who'd win in a high recommended dream match? Ooh. Out of those 2 cards, that's an interesting shot. I will say we'll try not to get into too much crossover and stuff like that. We don't want to lose the focus off of Collision at the moment. But to answer your question, because it's a fun thought, I would put my money on Mariah stealing a win. It's possible the older people are back together with Black. Not against that, Xander. Though I can easily see it being rated FTR, getting the trios titles. Can't get rid of the tag belts ever. There'd be a riot. Yeah. FTR would sing. What?
Strong, lean, sinewy, probably the best gas tank in AEW today. But look at that. Right to the ear to gain the advantage.
That's how you do it right there. Classic
Early on the match is in STP's favor, though.
Push your opponent back to the corner, make a tag.
Captain Sean Dean served in
What I want from this match, unfortunately, has nothing to do with the trios division, because what I wanted to do is have Kyle O'Reilly knotted up with Moriarty. Let that match happen for the pure title. Please and thank you. The audio's acting up. Got you.
And it happened over the last few weeks, of course. Double team with O'Reilly and Roderick. Cover one. 2 count, says Stephon Smith.
Undisputed Kingdom for sure, Tony. Back together. Same page, feeling good. It's Saturday night. Here comes Carly Bravo.
Former Marine, served in Afghanistan and Iraq. He gets kicked in the sternum for his...
It's so funny that he has such legitimate military experience, just because Carly Bravo has so much unseriousness to his personality.
It's great teamwork. Nigel, watch out, Carly Bravo. Big double axe hand on the back on Kyle O'Reilly.
That's why I don't mind when a faction like this Riders gets the trios down and hides them away for a while. It's a reason to not have them around while things are too cluttered. You know what? That's a fair way of looking at it.
If that works for you, if it gets you
No worries, Cam. We got you. Curtain. All right, George. Infantry last time on AEW, the win over House of Black. I think so, yeah.
punchers you've ever seen in the business. Well, look at the face of Kyle O'Reilly. He was decked by a heavy right hand, guys.
Stephon Smith, referee Stephon Smith had his back turned there, trying to prevent Adam Cole, Roderick Strong from coming into the ring.
Getting Kyle back in there.
They paid the price.
And Kyle O'Reilly in major trouble, gets a hammer tossed back into the corner. And look,
They don't have enough women for that right now, Takara, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm with you. I think it's long overdue. In a world where the pandemic doesn't happen, I think AEW has AEW Women's Tag Team Championships introduced in 2020.
Tell you guys, these guys are fun to watch.
Everyone can go position. You got to figure out headphones are broken. Oh, that's rough. I hope you get that sorted out.
Done here.
And no worries. It was worth trying to get sorted.
double team, and here goes. Big elbow, leaping elbow by the captain. Looked like he was walking away that time. Nigel
Damn.
turned around and laid him out.
Sean Dean has a mean streak to him that I did not know existed.
The infantry certainly getting some air.
That was beautiful.
Got some ups. Here's a cover.
Cover 1, 2.
Agreed, Rick. I think that would have been the way to go. Like, I get holding off, but then once you're able to get back on tour, bring in some women's tag titles. Personally, my thought was to do that before you brought in the TBS championship, but we're here now. It works. It works as it does, you know. Not a bad shot, Cigar. I just think that we need to actually have the consistent and committed focus on it if we were to do that. You know, if we were to bring in women's tag team championships, we need to have enough women and commitment to filling out the division. I just don't think that we're at that point right now with AEW. We're at a point, actually, where we're wanting them to put more focus on the championships they currently have, so I don't think bringing in another would be the best idea.
Welcome back to TNT and Max. This is Collision.
He's tagged out for both shows, but speaking of tag team wrestling, pilots his apps off tonight. No, for real. And he finally tagged out, thank goodness. There comes Adam. He's in there with the captain.
Back elbow by Cole.
Also, will be spotty as soon as I get up the points out. I'm going to lurk. No worries, Ray. All good.
Dean is stumbling in the
Completely understandable.
once again up.
Ushigurashi.
Nicely done right there.
1, 2.
Not much
And a 2 count.
behind that kick out.
Just getting started, apparently getting fired up here.
Is he looking for it?
Adam Cole to the middle.
Sun's coming out.
Yep.
I'm not gonna worry that would mean anything, so hopefully the division gets the attention. Agreed, Wyatt. That's where I'm coming from. We barely get enough matches on TV each week to justify having 2 women's singles titles, let alone a third championship in the form of a tag title. You know, they would just be accessories, if anything. You know, I think the better idea would be with a partnered promotion, win their women's tag team titles with an AEW-based team and have them feature it here on AEW and float that around a little bit to try and stir up the concept of a tag team division. But all the same, but back to this match. Roddy has been going the fuck off, and I need to be giving it to him. Everybody breaking it up. It's Collision. Ah, that's fun. Got himself on the rope. They should have both charged him. Kyle's back in the mix, bro. You were just getting whooped on. Why did they do that all the time? Got you, friend. And they get it. Nice. Great to see this version of Undisputed. Agreed. I'm sitting here being like, Adam Cole's theme is amazing. All-timer. But I think they should be using the Undisputed Kingdom theme here. Oh, no. Yo, Shane Taylor. Wow. Bro. You know what? Roddy Strong versus Shane Taylor on Ring of Honor this Thursday. Let's get it. You talking to me? The way he took off the headset in his volume, the volume of his voice almost did not change at all. You talking to me? Yes. Oh, use the title to block. That was sick. Let's fucking go. And I appreciate this because this harpens back to that Trios promo that was cut last week by the Undisputed Kingdom, where one of them, where Adam Cole mentioned Danny Garcia, and I think it was Kyle O'Reilly who was like, I don't know about him being one of the best wrestlers around here. But then you see shit like that Saito suplex, and it's hard to say he isn't. DDT UK confirmed. Honestly, he'd fit. He would kind of fit in this faction. The way Danny Garcia fits into more teams than you think he would. And the way they're all just like, nice belt, nice championship you got there. Like,
Danny Garcia realizes this too, holding the belt high above his head, with the chance of Danny from the fans here tonight on Collision. All right, fans, take you back now to Kenny Omega's return, and it all happened on Wednesday at Maximum.
Speaking of the TNT title, why are we not getting a Shelton match? No, right? He should have gotten a title match. My whole thought process was that it should have been a 3-1 match at World's End with Shelton and Mark Briscoe in it because they both pinned Danny during the tournament.
Taking charge of matters. And after the attack, Will Ospreay had this to say.
Guys, I'm here with Will Ospreay. Will, we just saw you run to
Fair
the
take,
aid of
Riga.
Kenny Omega in the midst of a battle against the Don Callis family. What's running through your mind now?
You say I was trying to get my hands on Carl Fletcher, but listen, myself and Kenny have had our differences. I mean, the battles that we've had in Japan and in Canada go down as legendary. But we both know each other from Don Callis. That's our link, that's our tie. And between me and Kenny, it's always been about egos, but I'll be honest with you. I think this is bigger than both of our egos, and I think it's time that we had a chat, so. Next week on Dynamite, I'm calling out Kenny Omega. I think it's time we have this chat once and for all.
Will Ospreay calling out Kenny Omega for this coming Wednesday, and we will be with you on TNT and Max.
Oh, like it'd be a little bit longer until they get on the same page, Jordan? Wait, what? They got a tag team theme? Yo, we're here. The missing piece is complete. They could get a tag title run one day at this point.
Professional wrestling has long been known.
I did not see the media scrum, Wyatt. I did see the quiet room by himself in the dry tainted blood. That video package I saw. Top Flight versus MMA. Oh yeah, no, I'm so here for the clash of styles because Top Flight, if they get the chance, they're gonna go off. Murder Machines, if they make the chance, they're going to throw everyone around. And Top Flight did not get an entrance on TV. That does not bode well for them. Right? Let's get the flight going. Oh no. They're getting wrecked.
Perhaps they're taking out their frustrations.
Yeah, great match, Will versus Kenny. Oh yeah, no, that it'll be their third. They had a match at Wrestle Kingdom 18, I believe it was, or was it 17? I think 17. And then Forbidden Door 2023. 1-1 apiece.
Back he goes to the top turnbuckle. European uppercut. Darius picked up. Look at this strength to do a backbreaker. Being held.
Damn. The way that Lance Archer and Brian Cage are doing the heavyweight cruiserweight combo style of tag team wrestling, even though they're both like borderline super heavyweights. Crazy prediction. It'll be a match of the year contender. Murder Machines versus Hurt Syndicate. Oh yeah. Give them 15 minutes and they would tear the house down. Oh my gosh. Big Meaty Men slapping meat tag team edition would rule.
But Lance Archer is relentless here. Oh!
How fast Archer moves from man 6'6", 275 pounds. Moves like a cruiser.
No, like actually though. At a combined weight of over 500 pounds. In this day and age, it's just nuts. Brian Cage putting on his best Queen Aminata impression. With that kick in the corner.
With ease with a hammer throw.
So much ease there for Darius to get his feet up. But
Slumped. But the Pele kick anyways. Fighting spirit. Love it.
from Martin, who's looking to tag his brother there.
So close. Dante reaching out the hand. Tag is made. And tag is made. And Dante Martin is in. Along with the Monarch Monster. And Dante Martin goes on the apron. Oh, turned his attention away. Did Archer. Gets a shoulder. And he's got.
Caught.
With ease to the top rope and then catching Dante.
Threw him up a little too high. Let him slide down the back.
We'll go face to face with Toni Storm next week live in Jacksonville on Collision here on TNT and Max.
Yo, Dante slowed down for a sec and then ramped it up some more. Oh, it's still not enough to get him to budge.
Dante in. Dante moves out of the way.
Slip through.
Dante excels in the corner. Rising Gamagiri.
Beautiful Gamagiri.
On top.
Yo!
Tumbling through.
That flying senton. Clear about 2/3 of the ring. Dante is just too much.
And now
Lance Cage have a tag team. Yes, the Murder Machines.
Darius and Dante both.
They're officially dubbed so on all of the on their nameplate and their Titantron. They just got a tag theme now. Yeah, I think they're fully set up. Duh, right. No, you're good, dude. I wasn't sure if it was just something you were missing. And I don't want to be that guy who's like, come on, man. You watching the show? The choke power bomb combo. Top Flight didn't stand a chance. Right, Darth? Like, Top Flight, they've been an established team here in AEW for years now. I can't remember the last time they had taken such a one-sided loss. I want to see where they go from here with this.
Let's take a look. Once again, the double power bomb, another angle.
She's what, Rhea?
Dominant against one of the best.
Crash landing for Top Flight. Damn. Who was Cage with before? It was Big Bill and Brian Cage. I just think me needs to be in the name, apparently. Yeah.
Oh, it's Andante and trying to get up Darius looking on. What is this about?
We're not done with this yet.
It's Action Andretti walking out.
Former friend at Top Flight.
Why do Action Andretti and Leo Rush just have like the most evil smiles?
From behind, it's Leo Rush. This was a plan all along. And
After the one they looked at Layla and she just started yelling at us.
sending Dante out. Attacking Darius.
Really? I'm wondering if she's gonna turn around.
Beside himself.
Who's that Pokemon?
He's gone mad here. Leo Rush sent Dante out. Darius was hammered, and Action Andretti calmly looks on. And Leo Rush is not done.
Leo Rush, Action Andretti, choosing the right time to do it though, Tony.
The frog splash from the top.
And all Layla Gray can do is watch.
Damn.
She was trying to get Leo Rush.
Oh, of course, Salah.
Sure did. Just motivated him more. That picking up the pieces.
The way he's got to put on his puffy ass, spiky ass jacket.
Action Andretti.
I'm sorry, it looks.
12 man main event. The right
It's the weirdest combination of cool and goofy, you know?
side, Lexi.
It doesn't ruin the act for me, though, you know? I feel like that's important to clarify.
Chris Jericho Wednesday on Dynamite assured us that the Learning Tree and the Death Riders would be on the same page, that Jon Moxley could trust you. But how are you so sure? After all, he's not even here for this interview.
As the learning tree always says, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
No.
So true, Redwood and Lexi. Jon Moxley isn't the type of guy to show up and do interviews. And Chris Jericho isn't the type of guy to stand here and allow you to try and stir the pot between the Learning Tree and the Death Riders. So enough of your muckraking.
No muckraking.
No, my fucking muckraking.
And Moxley,
Okay, then.
let me address you face to face. We've known each other for a long time.
I hear
We're
you,
the
Jordan.
first
They're the
two
ones worth
world
watching here.
champions in AEW history. We have beaten the hell out of each other around the entire world. You left this scar above my eye, see, above my eye, and I took a spike and tried to take out your eye. Like I said, we've beaten the hell out of each other everywhere, but tonight we've got some common enemies, and you know there is nobody in this company as driven as you are or as smart as you are than me. So if you're as smart as I think you are, you'll know it behooves you to trust the Learning Tree tonight. And if there's any doubt in your mind, maybe we'll prove it to you before we even see you in the ring.
What does that mean?
Yeah, Asylum come back.
What does anything mean, Lexi?
What is any?
Sick burn, LT. Sick ass burn.
Lexi's going through it. Ever since she got tossed to the side by Athena. The way MIT isn't even a thing. And Athena's title reign is still going on. Has that gear again. Oh, I didn't even recognize it. He's got the weird with the. Oh no. That's no bueno. I have short gear. I have no idea, man. Yeah, no, as a whole act, there's a few things here and there that definitely get a worthy chuckle. One of the best things the Learning Tree ever produced was that contract segment with Ishii. While I go through the entire arena. My only complaint is if that bit didn't go on for like 2 weeks. You know, just like each and every backstage segment, you just like have in the middle of it just Jericho hastily walk by and Ishii hastily walking after him. Like, just constantly throughout the weeks. I think that would have been awesome. just slightly out of sync with the... I don't like that. Oh no, it's probably gonna be the Outrunners. Please don't attack the Outrunners. Great week to week gag. Some say he's still chasing him to this day. I wonder if we're getting that Dustin Rhodes match when we come back. Or, speaking of Ishii, we might get that Okada Ishii match. It's crazy that that probably won't even be the main event. And like they have such apparently have such tenured history.
Daddy Magic Daniel Garcia, earlier tonight we saw you come to the aid of the Undisputed Kingdom. Talk to me about what happened out there.
I mean,
Daniel!
Oh boy.
Thanks a million, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
We owe you big.
No, seriously. We really appreciate your help out there. And trust me when I tell you, if anyone knows about competition, certainly it's you. And it's a shame that you guys don't have a third man, because me, Roddy, and Kyle are trying to prove we're the best trio that AEW has to offer.
Man, that is a shame, but I'm thinking we're going to be in Jacksonville for Collision. And 3 years ago, I walked into Jacksonville with two people that I didn't even know. Bottom of the totem pole. 3 years later, we're walking in. It's a completely different story.
You saying you want to call the new father? Huh? The new father? You're on, boys! Huh? Next week, homecoming, Jacksonville, Collision, no doubt about it. You want a little six-man tag? You're on! Daddy Magic says they're going to call in the new father.
Daniel Garcia is gonna team with both his fathers again. I'm so happy. What are you doing with his duffel bag? Building a parking return? Yes.
Wow, listen to the response.
Recording hospital center.
Thank you for your concern.
That's fun, Riga.
There's been a lot of issues going on with the Acclaimed.
Big agreed, what?
There's a lot of rumors online. A lot of people are talking.
He's got a strong contender, Jordan.
I just want to clear the air right now with my teammate, Anthony Bowens. Please come to the ring. Guys, give it up for Anthony Bowens.
Oh, shit.
Boy, very interesting.
He would have a Gucci bag. I didn't even catch that.
Please come into the ring. This has gone on long enough. Okay. There's been a huge misunderstanding between me and you. Okay, we are a great team, and more importantly, we are great friends. The biggest issue I think there is between us is that you just won't admit that
Agreed,
I'm the
Riga.
best wrestler alive.
He's got such a... Oh my god. Are you serious?
You know what, Max? I think it's finally time for you to listen, pal. Because for the last 5 years, I have tried with every fiber of my being to protect you in the ring, to protect you in the locker room, to protect you in the media, because we were tag team partners. You became my best friend. But now I have to live with the very uncomfortable truth that you have made me a liar. Because for 5 years, I've had to lie to every single person here about who you are as a person. And the truth is, Cincinnati, that Max Caster is an arrogant, cocky, selfish, edgelord piece of shit.
Whoa.
Yes!
And I'm sure
very, very well. You want all these people to believe that you're the best wrestler alive. Well, newsflash, pal. These people think you absolutely suck.
It says it right here.
What do you mean it says it right here? I realized that he had cut out a toxic friend. Right, Rigo? That's what I've loved about this breakup, is that it's been so organically drawn out. It isn't just some hard cutoff.
You have lost the team spirit. I have no idea why you started to look down upon me. Maybe it's because I call myself the Scissor King. You haven't been doing any scissoring. Well, guess what? Anthony Bowens is way more than that. I possess every tool necessary to be a world champion.
Yes! Tell him.
I have proudly represented AEW since I have put pen to paper. I am the pride of AEW. I am wrestling's 5-tool player.
Fucking let's go.
And I don't need a piece of paper from the government to prove it.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Don't touch me. Okay?
Let's go.
Daddy's gonna sort this out.
Daddy Ass has come out. Hand on his hip.
Oh, man. It's the obvious thing. Daddy's home.
First of all, what is wrong with you two? You are the
Make fun of
acclaimed.
yourself.
You are
Right?
AEW tag team
Scissor
trio
me.
of
Yeah.
champions, and we got everybody to scissor just because it was cool. You don't care about us, Billy. You attached yourself to a couple of young, hungry wrestlers like me and Anthony Bowens just so you could hear these people chant your name over and over again. You made it about you when it should be about me, the best wrestler alive. And Anthony Bowens. Anthony, you are my best friend. Anthony, you're my best friend. Okay? We are two guys randomly put together, didn't really know each other, but we became the winningest tag team in AEW history. Every team he's been a part of has broken up, and there's a reason for that. Yeah, even the Gun Club, even your own two sons don't want to do with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where are the guns?
Okay, Anthony, I'm not doing this. You gotta choose right now. It's either me or Billy. If you want the acclaim to keep...
Bro is not being this way right now.
It's me or washed up Billy Gunn.
The Max go crawl back to the shit crew on the Indies. Fitting. Suit is shook as hell right now.
Well, Bowens is a little conflicted here.
Sophie's choice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it is? Another bad decision. They call him Bad Decision Bowens. Okay, you know what? You can't walk away from me. I'm walking away from you. And the acclaimed is done because I said so. Because I'm the leader of the team. And it's your fault, and it's everybody's fault that's in here.
This narcissistic piece of crap.
And you and everybody else that I am the best wrestler alive. And without me, you suck, and everybody here sucks.
The pride Anthony Bowens actually goes hard. Yes.
I didn't need you then, and I sure as hell don't need you now. Get the hell out of my life, Cincinnati! Billy, one last time, throw those scissors up in the air!
Let's go. Hell yeah. If you got a membership, throw down the scissors, y'all. Hell yeah. The acclaim from the start on Dark. Agreed. I remember when scissoring was accidentally born. I remember when Alex Reynolds made Max Caster corpse right at the end of one of his raps, and he was like, "I hate you," right on mic.
Respectfully, the longer we waste time, me and Nana here talking,
That's nah.
the more time the Ricochet has to get away from us. Now this game of cat and mouse knows
Video
more
looked like
lion
him.
versus rodent.
He did.
Now February 5th in Atlanta, I know I get you in the ring to myself, but I plan on seeing you way before that. Now I've been cursed with this ability that everything that my hands touch dies. With that being said, I plan on using it when I get my hands around your throat.
Okay. Well then. So just says, "I hope you die." It's like, what? Dude, chill. The way that they've got so much time until this match. But they don't want to just wait until Grand Slam either. Give that man the title back. The conglomeration still... I love that, like, the conglomeration isn't hanging out or doing segments anymore, but everyone still has the conglomeration tag next to them. It's very much just America chaos. Stories over the last 9 months. I hear that. I hear that. Up until All In, I would have said Mariah May. But yeah, since then, Swerve has been much more consistent, whereas Mariah May's title reign has not been getting the focus it deserves. At least yet. I think we're turning that around. I think we're turning the page, you could say. I was trying to think of a coin analogy. Wasn't coming together. There he is, 2024 C2 winner.
The Continental champion and his opponent challenger here tonight.
Time for change, you could say. Ha. Good looking out.
In America as well. It was Okada. Last time we saw him defeating both Ricochet and Will Ospreay at World's End to retain his prestigious Continental title. And we saw how Ishii came up to him and rather unceremoniously challenged him to put the title on the line, Tony. Well, when you, like we said earlier,
I missed World's End and was not spoiled on Okada. Was not spoiled on Okada being champs. Really? Like you didn't know he won the C2 until just now, you're saying? That's kind of nuts.
In 2012, they have been together more than 370 times as a team and have had some classics.
So
Here's another one we hope.
That's actually hilarious.
Here tonight on Maximum Carnage, a look at Okada backing away.
slow things down.
Yeah, Nigel trying to dictate the
Agreed, Darth. I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, what if Omega wins the International Championship from Takeshita and takes it into this feud with Okada, and we get the unification of those two titles there? And by unification, I very much just mean the International absorbing the Continental. I do not want the names merging. That's a me thing. I just think that AEW has unique names for their championships. They shouldn't trade that out for a championship name that their direct competition and has had for decades. Okada winning a tournament? He could never. Been trying to work out where Max goes after Bowman's feud, but I realized the faction option. Really? I personally, in my mind, I'm sitting here going, like, Like, I wonder if this is just Caster going away for a little, because like this breakup feels like the end of it. You know, it doesn't feel like this is going to go on. It doesn't feel like we're going to get some blow off match. Like, it felt like that segment was the blow off. C2 winner get more like a trophy and not a belt. Here's the thing. I'm okay with it being a championship. I just don't like that there being a championship existing specifically for the tournament. It gives King of Pro Wrestling vibes, and I don't think we need to do that.
A great start for the Continental champion. Toni has done a couple of times.
Here's the Bowens and Caster's match. You see, Riga, my thought is the match happens in a tournament or something. It doesn't happen as a grudge match. I could see it being like the Owen Hart tournament later on this year. They both win a qualifying match, and the brackets are released, and it's them two facing off in the first round. Defending it outside of the C2 a bit odd. You see, that's what I'm saying, Wyatt. That's where I'm like, well, kind of what I'm saying. I think the AEW World Championship being on the line in the C2 be not a bad idea. But yeah, alternatively, it could be for a shot at the championship at a separate venue, is to not exhaust that. I think the C2 being for the World Championship, having like 12 of the best people in the company facing off, trying to get the championship going into the new year, is a real way to kind of like heighten everybody's standards and, heighten everybody's drive in kayfabe. Speaking of Ishii, was announced 2 days ago, he will challenge. Yep, he's going to challenge Gabe Kidd in the 30-minute Iron Man match at Windy City Riot come April 11th. It's weird to me that they're waiting so long for that, but something tells me they want to keep that to the Strong shows, which is their next Strong show. That being said, there will be a lot of New Japan in between then and now. Starting off, our very next coverage of New Japan is looking to be a couple of back-to-back watch parties. As I've learned the first two... Oh, is Ishii's leg okay? Oh no, this isn't good.
I think it's his cardiovascular training. I think he can go
Ooh, this has... They got the camera on him a lot, so something tells me this might be a part of the story that they're telling here in this match. What was I going to mention? Oh, but yes. The Road to New Beginning. New Beginning is going to be happening February 11th, which is a Tuesday. We'll be live at like 1 a.m.-ish Eastern, 6 a.m. GMT. So be ready, y'all. As for that, we're going to have a slew of watch party and watch-alongs up until then to cover up the 9 Road 2 shows that there's going to be up until then, which is going to have a multitude of multi-man matches across all of them. But I think it's going to really help for a lot of us to get familiar with the New Japan roster, for those of us who aren't already keeping up with it regularly. Hi, it's me. Come on. Put some more stank behind those boots, Okada. Got him with that German. Still feeling at that ankle, though. See, personally, I like this angle in matches happening more often than AEW does, particularly on Collision, I've noticed, is the worked injury. Let's stop the match. Oh, man, we got to check them out. Oh, we're not sure. We might have to stop the match. Okay, they can keep going, but now there's an air of drama around the match that, this limb is going to get in the way, and it didn't even take their opponent targeting it, which is great in, like, a babyface versus babyface match, or in a match between two people, one of which doesn't target limbs. Ishii, like, it's only a broken leg, nothing serious, German suplex, right? He's like, I need my hips, not my legs. Trust me, Ray, I've been sitting here thinking, I'm like, I'm keeping up with GCW because I do kind of like GCW's vibe for what it is. But in an ideal world, I keep up with all of the shows that were a part of the Wrestle Dynasty crossover, which means CMLL and Stardom as well. And that's really hard to do because keeping up with New Japan is rough on my sleep schedule enough, and my work schedule for that matter. Welcome back, Cam. But I'm going out of my way to try and make it happen. We're going to see how it works throughout the winter and spring here. Between Road to New Beginning and the Super J Cup, that's going to give me a feel for it. Maybe we'll cover Stardom through watch parties on delay or something, like we're going to have to do for some New Japan shows anyways. Oh, the way he got up and said, ain't no bitch maker around here. Nice. Ah, the eye rake. Come on, Okada. You're better than that, dude. Literally like one of the best ever. Oh, he went for that classic dropkick. The sliding D missed. Scooped up with the Michinoku driver. All right. Stardom is also difficult because they are very strict with audio and such. Like if New Japan is bad. Oh, make no mistake. Pretty much AEW is like the only promotion I can get away with having the audio available on. I want to try it with GCW, but I know they used a lot of copyright themes, and that's what I'd have to really avoid. But I feel like the audio in between isn't something GCW would care about too much, because they're the kind of promotion that wants that coverage for themselves. And CMLL slumped him with that forearm as he leaned in with that headbutt. Oh, and he ain't going down from that lariat. There's a headbutt. Right, proper. Possible ROH watch-along. Yes, we got what... This week we are doing a ROH watch-along on Thursday. Depends on how it goes. I'll be fully transparent with y'all. The Ring of Honor watch-along, it's been a test with Boxing Day Brawl and this upcoming Thursday to see how everybody feels about it. If it gets enough traction, if it has enough interest, it'll keep up. But right now we cover them in watch parties hosted by our own Cameron Zebra here in the chat. So that is our main way of covering Ring of Honor at the moment. At least in WatchaMania's radar. But yeah, again, turn up on Thursday and show us you want it.
Smile with purpose. Miss perhaps the reason why.
He's got the ring bell. What the hell?
Bro, is he doing the diversion tactic? Because we've seen like 8 people do this in the last month.
A disqualification.
Yep.
He went for the rainmaker.
Just mutes every time someone wins, walks out, interrupts, and everything else. Yeah, that's the thing, Ray. That's where it's like, it might not be worth trying to do that.
Here's your winner, and still the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Or how to hit him with the ripcord dick kick. Like, what? Why you gotta be that way?
Kazuchika Okada retains the Continental title.
That felt a bit unnecessary. No, for real.
Bishop Khan, 8 years in the game and a 3-time Ring of Honor World 6-man champion. Toliona, Division I athlete. Khan, we ain't here by accident, sir. We've been some of the best of all time. Every time it showed up, it showed out. But next week, we finally start the run of a lifetime. We're coming home to Daly's place. Send the best you got. G-O-A!
Yo, they're lining up next week's Collision, and I appreciate it, because it's going head-to-head with WWE Saturday Night's main event. Now, of course, y'all, I said it last time, we're just going to watch Collision. We're going to keep up with Collision instead of Saturday Night's main event moving forward. Saturday Night's main event will be a watch party after whatever show, including next Saturday. There's also apparently going to be one going head-to-head with All In, because, yeah, that's totally not intentional. And there probably won't be a watch party for that just because All In is going to be like a 5-6 hour event. And I think the last thing we want to do is sit there for some WWE grabs 2 hours afterwards. So that'll just be on everybody's own time to keep up with come July. But that's July. Just wanted to throw that out there because I know a few people might already have gotten it. I don't know. I kind of let that Okada win normally, but takes the effort. Cheating is easier. Yeah, you're not wrong, Riga. I think it's just one of those things that's like, damn, of all people, like, yeah. I think a lot of us want to see Okada be like true, like, no hold, like nothing held back Okada, but it also is best that we get there slowly. How do you feel about a Matt Sydal return feuding with Ricochet upon returning? Maya, welcome in first off. Appreciate you stopping by. I wouldn't be against it. A brief feud between the two wouldn't hurt. Matt Sydal feels like he could fit in AEW as like as a depth guy, you know. He has been that in the past, but if he wants to take his career elsewhere or just wind down, I totally get that too. And we say AEW is in competition, right? Next week. I am not watching AEW Collision next week. All more power to you, Frank. Everybody, that's the thing with pro wrestling, right? Watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it. It's available on demand all over the place nowadays. You don't got to watch multiple shows at once. You know, you watch what you want to watch. That's the best part about wrestling. Here in WatchMania, we're just kind of embracing watching everything we want to watch. Yeah, so we're going to see how that goes. Check in with me a month from now and see if I'm still alive. Between the GCW shows, because we don't just got the one tomorrow night, but we also got one next Sunday. It's live in London. That'll be 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. So for you London folk. It'll be, well, for you UK folk in general, it's got to be a nice relief to be able to get wrestling at a normal hour. Assuming that you will be available to watch it, of course. But yes, tomorrow night we got the People versus GCW. And I find this one interesting because it's, of course, in Hammerstein Ballroom. And Matt Cardona has a mystery opponent. And how interesting would it be if Jericho turned up? And I say interesting because it wouldn't be interesting in isolation that Jericho turned up, but more so because I think that would mean Matt Sydal gets his win back. Non-title, but gets his win back nonetheless. And it would kind of settle this little mini AEW GCW arc that we've had since the Collision Hammerstein was announced. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. Same, Frank. I am South Florida born and raised, so that's my time zone. But we got quite an international base here at WatchaMania. Very proud of that. Yep, getting that Dustin Rhodes match. Yo, Adam Priest sighting? Let's go. Pretty sure that was Adam Priest in there. Internally crazy base. Internationally crazy base. Yeah.
First one here in 2025. Dustin coming off a very successful match in Japan. He and Sammy Guevara, World Tag Team Champions, successfully defending over New Japan.
Wow. It's your plain ass blue long boys. No knee pad having ass. Nah, but for real, I'm a fan of him. Yo! Gates of Agony versus Buddy and Brody? Let's go. Next week's Collision is looking good. I appreciate they're putting so much effort into Collision Homecoming. And also, I can't say it enough. I appreciate them having the subtitle be just for one show. Like, Maximum Carnage should not have been Dynamite and Collision. It should have just been one or the other. In my opinion, you know, like we didn't have a big business Collision last year. You know what I mean? Like I think that works out better that way. What are you going to be going by? Hellhound soon. Hounds of Hell was the trademark that they filed. So we'll see if that's the name they go by. And I think so. Because, well, it kind of fits them. They can keep their dark, brooding, edgy presentation without having to pivot too much from the house situation. And then I think we can finally have Julia form the House of Hart so she can keep the house always wins shtick. Especially because it's literally in her theme, and we cannot, and I mean not under any circumstances, change Julia Hart's theme. DPW's finest. That's DPW's Adam Priest. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Adam Priest sighting. Yo, every single time he gets featured on AEW, I'm happy for him. I don't get to keep up with where he wrestles regularly, but I recognize talent. And I can always appreciate when I get to see it. Oh, I think he's done here, though. Bro's got a bruise on his ribs. That sucks. Oh, bro, ate shit. Absolutely not her theme. Goes off. House of Hearts is perfect. It's a great... Can hit it with some one-liners, you know, like just put some heart in it or something, you know, like oh, that would go so hard. And then you can have her move away from Brody and Buddy, so you don't have to have their alignments stay in alignment. I don't know, stay aligned. You can have Julia work heel and have Brody Buddy work face if need be, is what I'm getting at.
I know what you bring to the table, man. I felt it.
Be interesting to see a crossover during a brawl or something. Stuff like that.
I respect you.
Away from Brody, they're so good together.
I respect Buddy.
I hear that. That's not a bad shot either, because yeah, Brody Julia together is that case. Yo, speaking of Julia, I think we need to do a program with them. We need to figure out where that story was going, because I firmly believe the Sky Blue Julia Hart story thread did not it didn't pay off. They didn't get to go the direction they wanted to go because Julia's injury, and then Sky got injured before Julia could come back. So we kind of have this whole situation. They already had to pivot with Sky Blue a bit, especially because she's got such an organic level of fanfare. She just won't get booed for a long period of time. Like, come on. She literally talked about how she set a kid on fire. And the internet wasn't like, oh my god, who is this person that we watch on TV every week? They were like, yo, that's awesome. Would she do it as a character? Like, she's... Like, Sky Blue has a next level of fandom. It's very hard to get her to be booed. I do think she probably would have been... I kind of wish she sent Julia Hart out and pinned Harley Cameron.
Well, that means that this young lady has an actual
Harley.
In her opponent from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
The GOAT is here.
Harley Cameron, feel the rev. Coming in with
One thing Frank asked. I think Julia Hart is the kind of performer who would excel in any environment she's put in. You could prop her into any promotion on the planet, and I think that she would be a star there. That being said, we don't want to talk too much about like all the crossover, specifically one person going to the other, because that, leads to tribalistic conversations sooner rather than later. We want to keep that away. Would I have a match with Ricochet? Nah. Dude would punk me out. Hart versus Haters. Oh my gosh. Yo, next week's AEW programming is looking pretty stacked. I'm happy about it.
Cameron's got to be careful that she's unleashing her wrath right now.
absolutely
Hart certainly capable of doing the exact same thing.
Done so much though. That they had to become undeniable. Please don't. Yes. Aha, he's a nerd. But he does the... Nice high kick there. Flowing over.
Start by Cameron.
Absolutely. Julia Hart, who held the TBS Championship for 155 days, our third.
He's much more well-rounded than you might think, Maya. Maya. I'm not sure which one's the correct pronunciation. I'll go with Maya because of the Y. No, he's got much more well-rounded arsenal than you give him credit for. That spirit gun would fuck me up, for example. Need to Blue Gallows nerd. Yes, that sinister smile. Agreed, Raph. For some people, it looks corny. For other people, it looks so badass. For her, she is definitely the latter.
This, the vicious side of Julia Hart, that we've seen since her allegiance with the House of Black. But what do you make about that, Tony? What people have said to Brody King and Buddy Matthews. They've told them they don't need a leader. They don't need to follow anyone.
Well, that's for them to decide.
Yes, why Rhea Ripley is another example of it. Just adds so much. Was Harley won on TV? Yes, she's won a couple of matches. If not, her first win should be a Grand Slam Australia. Still think she should get a big win at Grand Slam Australia. She's only ever gotten like enhancement wins. And now that I think about it, more often than not, it's an ROH or Rampage.
Well, that's a good point. Maybe so.
If I saw a very talented and dangerous group, well, look at this. Just ragdolling Cameron there. If I saw cover a group with the success of the House of Black, I would try to convince the members to go their own separate ways, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but when it comes to high flying, Devitt is very stout, so no.
Top turnbuckle, but one thing we know for
Men's lacks my explosivity. That being said, I have never attempted a springboard in my life. And I've never run the ropes before. So I don't know if I could keep up with him. Actually, I'm most certain I could not. My speaking off, Hart loves it. Hell yeah.
Deep improvement of stars today.
We're taking a look at a young lady in the formative years of her career, a little smile on her face, and she covers and gets a 2 count that time.
Somewhat of a lackadaisical cover. Julia Hart, for all of her advantages. Giving up a little bit of size and leverage to Cameron.
Who that runs the rope wrong once and pops a rib. Right.
One of 9 siblings, as I've said before, Tony.
Just hits the ropes, all of a sudden cannot breathe. What do you think? Reyes just absolutely believes that she is the demon. When Ricochet a feud with after the swerve is done. Ooh, huh. I think Ricochet and Darby having a little feud wouldn't be a bad shout. Going back to Ricochet and Will could be fun. Get that rubber match off. Ricochet versus Anthony Bowens would be a fun feud. Oh my god, Ray! I literally looked back in chat and saw Reyes say the same thing. That's awesome. Yes. Ricochet and Bowens would be a fun act. They would juxtapose each other very nicely.
Cameron against Julia Hart in the women's division here, and AEW continues here on TNT and Max. This is Maximum Carnage Collision.
Here we do.
Being very, very physical in this matchup, and rightfully so after what happened to her.
What are we thinking here?
Julia Hart, look at this.
Unable to complete whatever offensive maneuver Cameron was looking for instead.
Oh, nice.
The Iron Octopus in the center of the ring. And are we going to see a
Yeah, that's the rough part for Harley. She is far from the ropes. So you can't just hog it.
force a break? And I, for one, don't know if she's going to make it.
Wild take, DM.
Straight to the eyes.
I mean, with a good build, I wouldn't be against it, but as it stands right now, I couldn't see it happening. Also, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Hope it's going well for you. Ricochet and Bowens have been going at each other on Twitter as of late. Oh, really? That's nuts. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not on Twitter. I'm only really on Blue Sky. Ricochet versus Moxley is a fun match, but that's also two heels going to one another, and neither one I could see you really rooting for. You don't want to be rooting for John Moxley right now.
Face first. 1, 2. No, Harley Cameron's out.
That face, the smile on the face of Hart was only there for a second. She's got caught.
1, 2.
Oh my god, almost did not kick out.
Leg trip though.
Oh. Just going for the
A finishing submission.
house always wins.
Tried to get Heartless on and
You see, that's a much more believable challenge, Rhea. And honestly, yeah, she's already kind of face.
Right now, stunned for a second.
Cameron
Got it with the defeat.
to the face with that boot. Harley Cameron elevated to the top turnbuckle pad. Lariat from behind. Cameron is down.
I just wish more wrestlers had blue sky. Agreed, EO.
Julia Hart with a very confident smile on her face.
This the reason why.
Yes, the Heartless is on.
The Heartless, that's right away.
It's over.
Here's your winner.
I don't see Ricochet getting mentored by anybody in particular.
Julia Hart out of action for a long time with injuries. Another impressive return to the victory, but you want to talk about returns. You were there, Tony. You could see close.
There it is, the only move I wish truly was out here.
It was Taz's own son, Hook, who could have been on the receiving end, but instead.
Agreed, Riga. If she had a little bit more explosivity to her and swung a little bit harder, I'd be here for it.
Coming to the ring, causing absolute chaos, taking out all members of the patriarchy.
I get that DMW, but Harley will have her time in the sun. She's still got a lot of room to grow, but she has a very high ceiling, and she's got nowhere near. Joe. Yo, Joe is gonna fuck Nick Wayne up. He is gonna fuck Nick Wayne up. Oh my god. What are we doing now? There it is. Hobbs again? Suddenly you see Harley do an entrance on Harley. Damn, bro got roughed up before the main event. Everything. Alrighty, y'all. I shall be right back. And I'm back. And thank you, permanent. Oh, not permanently. What am I saying permanently? But yes, thank you so much, DMW, for subscribing. Appreciate you. We are like on the cusp of 600 subscribers, y'all. It's honestly awesome. At least as far as I'm aware. When we went live, we were a couple short of it, but now we are like inching closer. I think we're one away. Where's my Hobbs points, man? I mean, you just got some Hobbs points, dog. Yes! Oh! I missed the runner's entrance. Dang it. Just let them have their damn entrance. I used to kick the shit out of Landing Tree, too, for this. That's where I'm coming from, Rico. Top guys in without runners. I hear you, Maya Stiff. I remember watching their matches for the North American Championship back in NXT. Oh, those were good times. Is that a new elf on the shelf? What? Oh, I know what you're referencing. I'm thinking so too, Riga. Thinking he's going to still find his way out here somehow.
The Bad Apple Brian Keith and the Ring of Honor World Champion, the Learning Tree, the Nueve, Chris.
Is there a chant sound button for the stream after 6? Yo, that's aw. That'd be so awesome. It's wonderful because we're on the cusp of 600. We're hoping to get to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, we can get like ads right proper and stuff, and then YouTube really starts taking the channel seriously. YouTube has like tiers of caring about channels. Once you get 100 subs, they're like, oh wow, okay, there's actually an effort here, and then you get to 1,000 subs, like, oh wow, okay, this has a potential. Like, the way YouTube is, it's very unforgiving. It's an uphill battle. We fight in a good fight. Respecting contracts, kind of wild out of no. Wow, that's nuts. What just happened? Why did the show just end? That's very odd. Okay. Happened to you too? Okay, do you over to YouTube TV? That's nuts. Suddenly there's no main event. So yeah, any other Trilogy TV users, let me know how this works out for you. TNT is still going, yeah, no, I just jumped over the TNT feed. This is why it's good for me to have YouTube TV as a backup. Means, unfortunately, commercials. Tried to resume, it went black. Chiller Strat freaking out. Rough. I'm wondering if on the made AEW Plus feed, they have like a part 2 to it listed, you know? Let me see from Ring of Honor to feud with Ricochet. On Ring of Honor, someone feuding with Ricochet? So there's not that many established names on Ring of Honor. They got tired of overholds, got to cut him short. It's like, this is all that time you owe us. We're taking it back now.
Moxley turned on Bryan Danielson and created this new faction, has been running roughshod over AEW. He hasn't wanted any kind of allegiance whatsoever.
What's supposed to have been a 12-man is now 5 on 6.
That's 11, Tony. 12 minus 1.
Right, thank you. 5, 6, 11. I think we were saying the same thing. Big Bill laying the brace and hanging it up for Jon Moxley to see on the top of the...
Wow, they got the knee brace posted up, literally. Seems like it's back on Triller. Damn. Well, when the commercial comes around, then maybe we'll risk the connection again, but I gotta turn on my VPN and do all that jazz, so we'll wait. Triller was saving everyone from a third Chris Jericho segment. He's like, y'all don't want this. You really don't want this. Jericho's like, oh, this Death Riders thing looks like the let me give it.
The earlier decision, Jericho, the learning tree.
Looks on the up. Let me give it the rub. Shouting back to last week's collision, these two.
You heard what Jericho said?
Oh, wow.
Look what Jericho did then.
Oh,
Grit your teeth.
absolutely, you got to. And now Dax, the Axe, living up to his name.
Mock shoot on somebody or something? Nah, it was just the Death Riders entrance. We've currently been getting the slaps back and forth. Not sure when you got it. Got it back, but yeah. Oh my God, he's in that damn gear. Keith, why? It's so bad looking.
So good in yellow. Bad Apple taking a bite out of Dax, the Axe. You heard what Jericho said. Harwood is no good. Sick burn, LT.
Oh, pick up. Snap suplex, leg drop.
We got you, Frank S. Appreciate you letting us know.
And a 1 count only in the Bad Apples in his 31st AEW match.
Right? Like, what, he saturated some more somehow? 29. The yellow looks off. No, like real.
Of the learning tree, pick up. Boom!
Damn.
Covered by Cash Wheeler.
Extra height on that gourd buster.
Count, but straight away, Keith. Erudite decision getting over to the corner, and we will see a tag here, I'm sure.
Looking around, tags in Wheeler Yuta.
Look at that, interesting.
Yeah.
Big Bill wanted the tag, but instead, the young, plucky, studious Wheeler Yuta wants to get in there. What do you make of Wheeler?
Oh, the clash of wheelers.
With the task of turning on Bryan Danielson,
Which he did. Wheeler Yuta has been, I don't know how to explain. I thought he was.
Turning it around is Yuta.
Yuta. I think Wheeler Yuta's enjoying being a part of the Death Riders.
I agree. I think he willingly
Oh,
succumbed.
okay. Those chops are gnarly.
Of John Moxley. Ooh, wow.
Cash Wheeler with a
Sing for sure, could never
big
lost.
one. There's Dex, and there's Cash, and there's Dex, and there's Cash.
I wouldn't even go to the physique. It's just how he performs. It really gives you like, damn, he is not keeping up with where he should be, based on, you know, his booking. Here on Rated FTR with the Rainbow for Outrunners.
Since arriving here in AEW, fans behind them.
Agreed. They kind of all match, despite being such an oddball team.
Advertisement for breeder blockers. His blood pressure's so high.
The way Mox is not even on the apron.
Tag and Turbo Floyd, the other half of the Outrunners in. Knee left, right hand.
Rated FTR runners on the truck.
Chant Turbo's name. Pick up.
What Rainbows and not tell truth, Turbo. And not tell truth, Turbo or Hobbs.
1, 2, here comes the world champ. With a solid boot to the head. Truth Magnum.
Oh, they're starting to break
Watch out,
down.
here we go.
Oh, here we go. Breaking down.
And once again,
Things are broken down immediately, right?
one of these teams as we continue on Max and TNT.
Dr. King,
Oof. You're gonna split open for the second he gets hit, right? Would not be surprised. Alrighty, y'all. Do we take the risk and go for it just for the main event being commercial free? What are the chances you save us from that? Not very high. I don't got that killer instinct. Oh well, fortune favors the bold. Look at the fact that without an overrun, we only have 13 minutes, would not really matter either way. Ah. Well, I'm alright going for it. All right, y'all. Brief buffering en route. Hopefully, all goes according to plan. We don't crash. Leaving you just do it before Wheeler arrives. The United States. That's not it. Wow, just as the commercial break came back, so we didn't see anything bonus anyways. But from all the looks of it, all is well. Just on twice tonight. Right. Oh my gosh. YouTube Studio. I was like, what? Where am I hearing me from? That was really awkward silence. It was. And I'm like, why am I hearing me? Here we go. Oh, sort. That was a gnarly chop from Jericho. I'll give him that. Right? Then you got your eye on him. Cutting off. Getting a Mox chant? Mox to unify the world titles? Oh, God. Quick tag back out. Face when it comes to Jericho. Not wrong. Let's go. This match is so call because like damn. No real though. There's so many world champions on one side of the ring. I mean, granted, maybe them losing is what sets things up, but who knows? It really is too hard to tell where this goes. Wheeler looks like he's calling for the psycho knee. Nice with the German suplex counter. Ricked off not having something there. Yeah, he's sleeved up, actually. Guess I never noticed since it looked good now. Nice. There's the Edge-O-Matic. What would you call it? Copomatic now? Caught him with the code breaker counter. Cope on ROH. Oh my god, that's so wild. That visual. Rope-a-cope. That's a fun one. We gotta stick with that one. Oh, it's time. Let's go, scoop it a slam. And I'm gonna scoop it a slam on the scoop it a slam. Let's go. You son of a bitch. So much fun. I didn't even keep up with the bit. I was just caught up in actually having fun with it. That's as much as people like changing the gear. I kind of like the Outriders. One gear set, it really. Yep. Agreed. Beautiful. Mox KO. Spear. No, he didn't spear him. Cope Thez press. Oh, gnarly ass big boot. Systematic, hydromatic. Yeah, it's cool. Oh wow, what an obscure reference, Wyatt. If that's what I'm referencing, what I think it's referencing, that's hilarious. Let's go with lightning. Oh, rough. I'm glad you got it. Yes, it was that. I'm so happy. Hey, there's Pac. Aha, and they're going to be having that match next Wednesday. Bro, quit lament. What the fuck? The referee still caught up with Marina Shafir. What the fuck? Save from Wheeler. Cash Wheeler, specifically. I don't know. Almost didn't clear turbo. There it is. I mean, I really expected some extreme spot where they're swapping him out or a body double or something. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that, but it was cut off, you know? FTR saved the day. Look what it is, the consequences of my own actions. Oh? Oh? The way they just looked at each other, just like, oh, you big ass motherfucker. Oh, you big ass motherfucker. It's like, he deserves to eat me straight. You can't teach that. I guess the story is that a balanced diet triumphs all. Get your ass out of here. Damn, what a tumble. Hope he's good. Oh! Total Recall. Bill is a giant. I never realized he was that big till this. Yeah. That's the thing is, like, sometimes you sleep on how big he is until you see some actual other big ass motherfucker in there looking small next to him. Bro, what is that face? Bryce, quit screwing around. Big ass spine buster. Here's my high points. Yup. Yes, sir. Oh, Samoa Joe returns to action on Wednesday, y'all. That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so good. And that was Collision, y'all. Thank you, everybody who came by, who hung out with us throughout the night. Anybody who stopped by, show us some love even briefly. We're going to be going live again tomorrow, not for our normal All Elite Rewind, but instead for The People versus GCW. It's going to be GCW's Manhattan Center event, Hammerstein Ballroom. There we go. That's the one. I mean, same place, but that's the name people recognize more. So yes, GCW and Hammerstein tomorrow. Otherwise, next Wednesday, we're going live with Dynamite. You already know. Top tier show. Agreed. 'Twas a great night of wrestling. I love Saturday Night Collision for that very reason. I know people hate that it's on Saturdays. Yeah, I could probably do with a better night, but I think Saturday Night Graps has a special place in my heart. You are very welcome, Lone Star. Of course, y'all, we got the full cycle here of everything that we're going to be doing live. Join the Discord so you can better keep up with the schedule and the rest of the community. But otherwise, just take care and have a wonderful night. Happy wrestling.